Hello, it's Zoicite. We're back with another episode of Sailor Moon, another story, and now we're bringing Dr. Pervert back to the town. There's probably going to be a few cuts because of the slow-mo glitch. There was one right there. Like I said, nothing I can do, just deal with it, and I will try to show every enemy and every attack anyway. Plus, cut down on some of the staleness. Fighting the same enemies over and over will get. In fact, at the end of this episode, I see another grinding session coming. Hate to say it. Just gonna keep going. Two easy enemies. Especially now, because we are way overpowered. That's right, we're now overpowered for them. We can just sit there and one-shot all enemies in this area. Before, they would one or two-shot us at the start of the chapter. She's grown up so much. Thing is, she hasn't grown up enough. There's still the fact that we can still get killed. By one thing around here. I'll show you what it... I might show you what it is. I might not. Depends on how the episode goes. Depends on how much time we have left. Anyway, we're going back to town. And now that we're back in town, we just gotta go all the way over to Han's house. Wait a sec. I don't think that... No, that's not his house. It's the one up here. When all the places in a town look alike. Thank you, Mercury. Let's be off then, Dr. Schwartz. She's over here. I know now. She needs some Helios urgently. Huh? Is that some kind of mochi rice cake? They have those over in Switzerland? The Helios is the only cure to this very rare disease. I don't have any of it on me right now. Well, where can we get some Helios? There's a small cave behind my lab. Okay then, I'll just go and get some. Hans? It's too dangerous for someone like you. I'll go and get it. Nope. It's even more dangerous for a girl like you. You can't go. Yet I just brought him here? I see. Well then, let's go together. We'll help each other. I won't be a nuisance. Dr. Schwartz, we're going to get some Helios. Alright, Hans. I'll take care of your mother. Okay, Doctor. I'm in your debt. Thank you very much. Let's go, Mercury. That's right, we're going to now bring him to get the Helios. And why am I trying to go into a shop? I think of the wrong building when I can see the little icon that says shop right next to it. I'll admit I'm not playing with a full deck right now. Long week. A lot of personal stuff going on, but we're fine. We'll still record and still get through this and not completely bash it. So, we're just gonna head right back. I mean, that's all we gotta do. The cave is actually right where we met him, but right behind it, so it's not gonna be a far walk. You get Shine Aqua Illusion, which does 330 damage. An insane amount. Especially seen because, well, look how strong we became. I mean, when we first started, we could barely hit for 10, if not 20. I mean, we're hitting for 13 with our equipment right. Just gonna go into Andeg. I'm gonna show you the other shop when I find it. Towns in this game are not my strong point. Only Jubin is because, well, I've been there so much. Okay, come on, it has to be... Duh. The Jubin I know well. It's the others that are a little... So there you go. You got to see both shops in both towns, so you know what they have. It's basically the same thing. This is your only time to buy Schwartz M, even though you're not going to need it much after. I think this is the only place you can get ice shards, but there's better place to get EP restoring items anyway. Plus, if anything, you really only need it for the boss if you want. And I'm gonna save a lot of money for Mars, so that way she can get a lot of stuff, because she can get some good stuff in the next chapter. Really, I'm not kidding. She does get at least some decent. Up here, you don't have to worry about yet. In fact, I'm not even going to continue past here because we're going to come past here a little later. And by the way, the word bang means something, people. We are now in the cave to get to the Heliomos back in his lab. So we gotta take a walk. We're level 10 right now, slightly underleveled for the boss. But I think we're way underleveled for the boss, but I'll save it here in case I do end up fighting him. Or her. That's right, Sailor Moon, don't expect it's always going to be a guy, because a lot of times it can be a girl too, if you've seen the series, so... We're not biased here. Which is always good to be. Rip. And we're now level 11. I can usually get to the boss at level 12 if I remember, and then if I do, that's the end, because it's a strong boss. So if I do reach the boss and I'm underleveled, I'll probably cut it, and I'll tell you if I was, and next episode we'll do a higher level. But we still got time for that. First, we gotta grab this Heliomos, which Hans is gonna climb and grab. Just a little farther. What? Hans! Hans, are you okay? I'm alright. Hey, where's the Heliomos? Ah, got it. Could that be? That's right, let's go check this cave out, folks. That's our goal. Zoicite's High Stone. And unfortunately, an earthquake. But is it an earthquake? And there goes the stone. I wonder where it went. But I should give Hans' mother the Heliomos first. Or should I? You can choose whatever you want. You can go back now or go back at the end of the chapter. I'm going to drop it off. Note that it's still going to play out the same no matter what you do. But this adds an extra thing I can do to it. I almost said cutscene, it's not a cutscene. She can get the stone later. She has to help his mother first. Just like Ami to be a doctor. So let's get Ami and Hans back to Kindness, drop this thing off, drop him off, and then go get that stone. Ami has been one of those, though, that's been always the same, almost, in a way. You kind of almost expect the same. Which is a good thing, in some ways. It's gotten to the point where when I started watching musicals, I knew when she was what was gonna happen, and some of them because of it. Of course, we kind of should. And thank you for going. Trying to think of any favorite episodes or anything I have with her, but well, not really. Usually just her being around in an episode attacking does make me feel a little better. Trying to think if there is any ones I really feel favorited of. Meanwhile, we're heading back. I look through. And most of these enemies have appeared in the anime, at least, so if you've noticed a few of them, you may be able to tell what episodes they're in. But there is one thing that I didn't get to mention about Mercury that I do love. That's probably what gave me what liked her the most. The miniature supercomputer and VR goggles. I mean, I'm sorry, I just love it. I want to say that's probably what made me fall in love with her for Senshi, is that she gets all the cool gadgets, but well, there's probably other reasons too. Meanwhile, while I'm rambling, we're almost back. In fact, we are back. Oh? Oh, you've come back. Doctor, here's the Haliomas. Oh, very good, you found it. If you'd been any later, it might have been a bit dangerous for your mother, or you might have gotten the stone. Okay, I'll make the medicine at once. That's right. This part yet will happen either way. And she's still sick, but not for long. Hey, it wasn't just me that got it for you. Mercury also helped. Oof, sorry about that. And we disappeared. The medicine is ready. Here, drink this. And she takes her drink. And she makes a weird sound, and she is better. Her face is now back to normal. Which is good for her. And Dr. Schwartz has given her the medicine. She's all healed. We are all happy, so we're gonna leave. And she wishes she could stay, but she must go. And yeah, we're going already. Sorry, Hans. Can you stay just a little while before you go? I can't. There are things ahead that cannot wait. Maybe then when it's over, you can come and visit me again? Unfortunately, we can't. He wants us to come back to the village one day, but I don't think we'll be able to. I'm sorry. So yeah, unfortunately, we will not be coming back. In fact, it's so bad, we can't even do this. You can't actually do that in the actual anime either. I mean, if you did the end of the stage. I can think. So yeah, I'm gonna buy the last one I'm gonna buy now in case, because it's about to really get serious. For those of you that were wondering, I was looking at an episode listing so I could decide if they did have any favorites. But my least favorite is basically the one where she's about to leave. I know it's an important part of her character development, but it just... it hurts every time. And we punch those two out. It's as if it was Cthulhu. That easily. Another easy fight, let's go. Ta-da. I wish it was it. Actually, at this point, I don't wish it was any easier. Then they probably dropped the XP. Another easy knockout. We are at the end of the chapter. Now we're going to skip that cave and we're going this way. This is the other reason why I went back. Like I said, for those that are wondering, that cutscene where we give the Helios to his mother does happen at the end of the chapter if you don't do it when I did it. You go in here. We're only level 12, I don't like it. You go up this way. There's a bonus boss we'll fight here later, but it's only available in Chapter 4. That's right, we come back here in Chapter 4, so if you're already there and you're, well, doing this part, and grab the puzzle pieces, hope you're watching carefully. The way we're going to take more of these guys out. I want to say most, if not all of them, like I said, were in the anime. Now, I'm not really one to follow the anime to the point where I knew all the enemies and what episodes and whatever, but I do know at least enough where we can talk about this enough. Anyway, I'm just rambling for time now. We're almost at the boss. Which at this point I don't think we're going to be able to do. I'll give it a shot, and if I do beat it, you'll see it on this episode. But if I cut it out, you'll see it next episode with me probably around level 16. So we're getting the episode possibly here. So if I don't come back, I hope you had fun, and I will see you on the next one.